Hey everybody. Hi everybody, welcome back to Level Uploading, Fight Feelings, Face Facts with yours truly, Shay. I still got it. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I am just popping in formally to let you guys know I am back. Great testimonies coming soon. So one of the things that you guys can be looking forward to is, obviously, you see I am in a new place, new space. Also, I do have my dishwasher going right now. Of course, I would feel like recording when I'm in the middle of a cycle of dishwashing, but if you guys can hear it, please forgive me and try to tune it out. I'll do my best to do my portion on the editing side, but yeah, I did try to close the door to kind of drown out a little bit, but I'm right off the kitchen, so yeah, there you go. New space, new place. God's favor is amazing. He has decided to upgrade and renew and restore. I don't know if you guys recall, but I was having some issues at my old place, quite a few of them, speaking from the peeping Tom situation to you know, I don't know how you would say, like maintenance issues, energy issues, being on the first floor, not getting direct sunlight ever, because for one, I'm on the first floor, so everything has to be kind of private, and you know, curtains have to be drawn. But then also just having that trauma of peeping Tom, you know, looking outside your window and seeing a whole full man and his business kneeled by your window will definitely, you know, give you some trauma. So the Lord, in all his great and sovereign knowledge, knew that I was reaching my breaking point, and so he decided to give me a new space. But before he did that, guys, he decided to allow me to get my surgery. I am 3 weeks post-op. Everything is going amazingly. Y'all, when y'all see these pictures of what was removed from out of my body, you are going to be blown away. I am going to insert some pictures here so you guys can see what exactly I had going on. Pardon the lighting and everything, like this is just such a new setup. I don't have anything really situated. I just felt like talking. My new neighbors were not stumping the yard, so I decided that this was a good time for me to go ahead and pop in. But yeah, I am 3 weeks post-op. I will be inserting some pictures before and after, so you guys can see that. I also insert pictures of the mask, and it will be a little TMI and it will be a little graphic, so I will put a warning on there so you guys can, you know, look away if you are squeamish about that type of thing. But I think it needs to be shared. If you're squeamish, now would be the time to look away. All right, now, last chance. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you look back at my sitting up in my room from the beginning until now, I guess I got a chance to sit up in my office. I don't know, sitting up in my office, but it's such an echo in here still. It's not much in here, guys, not yet, but anyway, if you look back at the series and how it all started, you know that I had been diagnosed with severe and quickly growing very rapidly growing fibroids. Also some how can I say this word for nothing? Endometriosis, and adenomyosis. Look those up. Go watch other videos if you want in-depth information on what that is. But I'll put the name on the screen so you guys can have a reference of how to spell those, because I know they are tongue twisters and not the easiest to spell off the top of your head. But neither here nor there. The diagnosis came, I had a surgery date for like beginning of July. That fell through. My doctor declined. He said, no, this is too dangerous, too risky. I don't feel safe doing it. I'm going to refer you back to where you were, which God knew what he was doing. It was just probably me being a cheapskate. So I wound up going back to the lovely Institute of Vanderbilt Medical, and my team was amazing. They wound up not only removing a very extremely large fibroid. My uterus, I did tell you guys that I was going to be having a hysterectomy, so my uterus is bye-bye. No biological babies for shea butter, at least not for my own womb. And then after they removed the uterus and the fibroid, they also removed one of my ovaries because there was growth on that as well. My tubes gone. I do still have one ovary, so she's fighting for her life in there, trying to keep me out of premenopause and premature menopause. And so being that I'm 3 weeks out, I have not officially reached the point of my cycle. Obviously, I will not be having any, actual bleeding, but I do have my ovaries still, and I do have my cervix as well. So I will, still experience some of the things that I did in the past, just without the mess. My surgeon was amazing. She referred me. She wanted it done right, and I love that about her. She didn't half-step it or just get me out the way. And although I was very impatient because this was a very painful state that I was in, she didn't rush it. She sent me to get all my clearances to make sure I was safe for anesthesia. She also referred me to go ahead and get my hernia repaired. So if you guys remember or see my past, I had a point because my uterus was so large. My stomach also had a point to it a bit, and that point was due to my hernia. So I was born with a hernia, and because my uterus was stretching out my muscles so much and out my body so much that it was pushing the hernia back out. So I was able to get my hernia repaired, all those things removed, sewn up nicely. I'm not gonna do a reveal just yet because I literally just got my Steri-strip. So basically they use this glue. I do have a very large incision, a very, very large incision. Now I will post pictures of what the incision looks like with my Steri-strip on, with my surgical glue thingy on, but I'm not going to show what my stomach looks like right this minute because I literally just had the strip removed a couple days ago, and it's still a little tender. And also, if I'm being completely honest with you, that surgical adhesive is very, very, very strong. So I'm still working on getting some of that glue and that sticky gluiness off, and it's just not cute right now. So I'm just gonna let it do a little bit more healing. My surgeon, who did my hysterectomy and all my gynecological things, amazing. Love her so much. Literally one of my favorite people now. I don't care what anyone says. Also, my doctor that did my hernia, he was the one who fixed my hernia and also closed me up. He did an amazing job, especially the size of my scarring. These days, scarring is not usually this big, but due to the size and the severity of my case, it was necessary to pretty much gut me like a fish, okay? I am gutted like a fish, but it's okay because, like I said, my surgeon was amazing. Did a really good job with the stitches and the closure, and I just have full faith that it will be fine. And even if it isn't, at the end of the day, my quality of life and my health is much more important to me than having a cute crop top stomach, okay? But I will say, baby, it feels so good to be able to bend, to be able to walk without being in pain, to be able to, like, I can't even begin to explain exactly how amazing it feels, y'all. Like, oh my God. I woke up from surgery, like literally anesthesia, fresh anesthesia, and I felt better. It's crazy. I know I'm supposed to be in pain, and I was in pain. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like I said, they did gut me like a fish. I was in pain, but I really have a very high pain tolerance, which is part of the darn reason why I was in this predicament in the first place, waiting that long. But I just felt better. Like, my body was just like, it didn't have that pressure and that stress on it. I could tell instantly, even when I was in the pain from the surgery. But yeah, it was amazing. Great job. My mom and my sister came out to be with me, to help me. They literally just left today, and in the process of me getting my surgery, a week and a half after I got my surgery, guess what, guys? That was my move out day. Well, no, wait. It was a week and some change after my surgery, my move out date. So as you can imagine, that was interesting. Luckily, my recovery was out of this world. Like, literally a couple days. I stayed in the hospital for a few days. Most people are released pretty soon after the surgery, but because of my history with blood clots, if you haven't checked out those videos, please do. Because of my previous history with blood clots, they wanted to be exceptionally careful with me in that way, and I'm thankful for that. So I did stay in the hospital for a couple days, but everything that their milestones that they were asking, I hit all of them. Boom, boom, boom. One of the main milestones, you have to be able to pass gas. You have to be able to urinate on your own after they remove the catheter. P.S. I'm not speaking this over my life, but catheters are really cool, guys. Like, it felt nice to not have to do any work. Like, I could drink all the water I want to and don't have to go to the bathroom myself. My body just handles it for me. Like, come on. Soft life. But anyway, catheter, you have to be able to pee. You have to be able to pass gas. They want you up walking. I was my first night up, I was up walking around the nursing station really well. Like, I just felt so good. Yes, I was in pain, but they did a really good job of managing it. And also, like I said, I'm not a pain person. Like, it takes a lot for me to really be in pain. I deal with it very well, but I don't know, I look so ashy, y'all, but it is what it is. It was just amazing. Like, they were all like amazed. My surgery was so long. I feel so sorry for my mom and my sister. I know they probably were freaking out, but it was a long day for my surgery team. I think we started at 8 in the morning, and I don't think I got out until about, I can't remember. Was it like 3 or 4? It was a long surgery. I'll have to get my mom and my sister to give me their perspective, but yeah, it was a long surgery, very long. But I made it out on the other side. God's will be done. It was cool. It was very cool to not go into surgery scared. Like, I thought I was gonna be so freaking out, but God just gave me such a perfect peace. Like, I just felt so much in good hands. I trusted my surgery team. Everybody who I met was about their business. The funny part about it is the system went down literally right before I got to the surgery center. So yeah, it was very interesting. I'm gonna give you guys a full story about it, but it's just like a little quick check-in, and I don't know if I want to go too more in depth with that. I think that might be enough information for you guys. But if I can get my mom and my sister to come on, even if it's just voice maybe, because I know they don't really want to be on camera, just to give their side of the story, because I mean, I obviously was out of it for some of this, but I made it out. So in the midst of surgery, I moved into my place that I'm in now. I love it. It's amazing. Everything that God really wanted me to have already, and unfortunately, I was moving in my own strength and trying to do things in my own might and my own will with my own last place. And so it's no wonder that a lot of things went wrong there. But I am now in alignment, and I'm living in his yes. You know, I'm living in answered prayers, and I'm happy about that. I'm extremely happy. I'm thrilled about it. My family got a chance to stay for a bit after we moved in, let them relax before, you know, they had to head back home. They had already been here for about 25 days. Nobody's counting. No one's counting. 25 days, okay? 25 days.
Don't do it.
Y'all, I'm so happy. I don't even know what to do. I really want to jump up and click my heels 3 times, okay?
What do you mean by that?
And I could actually do it because I'm not weighed down. I'm still waiting on the pathology. I did have a cancer gynecologist perform my surgery, only because of the severity of it and the extremity of it. She's used to handling those type of things. We don't suspect any cancer, but we are gonna, of course, test and make sure. I'm waiting for my pathology to come back so that it can tell me how big everything was. My uterus was huge. My fibroid was huge. I can tell you now, on the scale wise, definitely lost some pounds. Definitely, for sure, some significant pounds. Definitely lost some inches. Definitely stomach is swelling still a little bit, but that's to be expected, especially because I had double whammy. I had the removals and I had the hernia repair. So my body's just adjusting, but my size is like I'm like, oh, I really was in there somewhere. Like, it's so crazy how you could lose so much quote unquote weight in a couple hour setting, you know. But I'm not gonna ramble too much more. I'm gonna insert, like I said, somewhere in there I probably would have inserted my pictures and everything, guys. So if you guys have any questions about my diagnosis, my surgery, about anything, let me know, because I'm definitely willing and wanting to help other women up going through this. Understand that you have to pick you. Sometimes you have to choose you. There are other ways to have children if that is your desire. For me, myself, I desire to live and have a quality of life a lot more than I desire to bring biological life into this world. So bonus mama vibes for sure. Adoption mama for sure, if motherhood is something that I do want to pursue later on in life. But for right now, I'm enjoying this, being basically pain-free, being able to speak and have my full diaphragm and diaphragm, yeah, that's right. I'm a full diaphragm and being able to speak my voice, not having to catch my breath because I'm full to capacity like a pregnant woman. Oh, it feels amazing. But y'all, so I'm gonna show you guys pictures. You guys let me know if you want anything else. I might dive into this later. Like I said, I will be doing a reveal of my stomach once my healing is a little bit further along and my swelling has gone down a bit. We're only 3 weeks post-op, so yeah, we just still got a little ways to go. But as far as how I feel, I'm not taking any like strong pain meds. Oh, that was another thing. They did prescribe me some narcotics for pain meds. I did not really need them. I did take them maybe 3 times because it was getting a little extreme. But yeah, we don't play with the spirit of addiction. We don't play with anything that can be addictive or cause us a stumbling block. So I wasn't playing those games, and I was just fine. So if you are scared, you're facing something similar, please reach out to me. I will gladly reassure you. We could talk about it. We could talk about it here. We could talk about it privately. I am here because I understand that we need to have these discussions, because guess what? The unknown can be terrifying, but you just have to know that God got this. He got you. And everything is working together for your good. That's just that. I'm not rambling no more. This is already longer than I intended it to be. So you guys have a good one, and I will see you on my next episode. Bye.